guys, welcome back to another DOY live video. I am Jeanette, aka Sarayah, and before I get started, I always like to give glory, honor, and praise to our Heavenly Father. All right, you guys, I am just crocheting in the car today. I feel like going live, so I did. It is really hot here in Chicago. Oh my goodness. I do not have my eyeglasses, and that's okay. So anyway, it is so hot here in Chicago. I do have my crochet project that I need to be working on, but I don't know if I want to work on this right now. It's like in the 80s. How's the weather where you guys are at? It's like 80 something degrees, maybe like 85 degrees. Hey Monda, how are you today? So good to see you. How are you today? It is like 80 something degrees today here in Chicago. And I'm like, you know what? Go ahead and take your project with you and work on your project. But the project that I'm working on, guys, is a blanket. I got my circular blanket that I'm working on, but I think it's going to be too hot for this blanket. It's going to be way too hot to be working on this crochet blanket. I tried to park in some shade so, it doesn't be too hot on me, but no, I think I need to have a fan on if I'm going to be working with this large blanket, because this blanket is going to have to be on my arm. Oh, okay. I'm doing good. This blanket is going to have to be done under a fan. It's too big. It is getting so big. I'm almost through using up all my scrap yarn. I got a few more of my scrap yarn to do. So see, this is too big. This is really, that's really big, especially to be on my lap. And it's going to definitely have to sit on my lap just to get it done. So I have like this yarn right here. And I have these last 3 yarns to do. And this blanket, it's going to be considered done. So happy first of the month. It's the first of the month. Get up, get up, get up. Yes, happy June 1st, y'all. It's the first of the month. So I don't know. I'm glad the month, to be honest with you all, I am glad the month is starting off on a warm note. I'm in Chicago, guys, and we get cold weather for a very long time. And I know a lot of you guys, once it gets hot outside, y'all like, okay, ain't nobody got time for all that heat. Here in Chicago, we got time for it, because it comes late and it leaves early. It comes late and it leaves early. So how's the weather where you guys are at? Yeah, it comes late. Now I'm telling you, it's hot. Yes, it's going to be hot under the, it's going to get a heat wave that I can't handle. So what I'm doing is I'm going to get me some lunch. I got a taste for tacos. I know with tacos, you can basically make tacos yourself at home, but I don't feel like being under the stove right now. I don't feel like, which I am when I get home. I'm going to cook dinner for my family. But right now, while I'm out, you know what? Somebody else going to have to cook for me. And I kind of got a taste for some vegetarian tacos. So that is what I'm going to be eating today until I get home. And that'll be that. So I don't have nothing going on, you all. I just wanted to crochet for an hour in my car, but I would have to basically run my air conditioner just to be able to work on this. I don't feel like that heat right now. I don't feel like the heat. So I don't have anything else going on besides doing that blanket. Besides, I got other projects that I've been working on. But I don't know. But also, since I'm on this channel here, in case someone, other people watch the replay, please don't forget to thumbs up. Y'all, usually at this time, I already got my bell peppers. I already have my tomatoes. I already have those things that I like to, plant at this time. I already like to have it done. But I've been dealing with some raccoons, you all. You say my family know it's hot, but... Oh, okay, a sandwich. Hey, that sounds good, too. A nice sandwich. Sounds good, too. So I've been dealing with... So usually at this time... Hey, my beautiful sister Ursula, how are you? I'm not going to see the comments so good. I'm not going to see it so good. I don't know. Did my camera turn dark? I don't know. Seemed like I got dark or something. But anyway, usually at this time, I am starting with like my bell peppers. I get started with like my, my fruits and my vegetables and things like that. Y'all, these raccoons has been relentless. They have been relentless, y'all. It's been too much. I've been already had my bell peppers. I've been already had, my onions, my tomatoes, all the vegetables that I want to grow. I would have already had these things already started. They would have been already doing what it needs to do. But these raccoons has been so bad. It's making me only want to do herbs. I'm just on herbs right now. I just want to grow things that I can grow in my house. Hey Roberta, how are you today? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you ladies for being here, chatting it up with me a little while. Thank you. I won't be long, guys. I will not be too long, but yeah, guys, I'm just being so discouraged. Talk says to put, yeah. Now, what I did was I got the red peppers, cayenne peppers around, like my yard. I'm trying to keep them out of my yard altogether. Between the raccoons, the squirrels, they have been making, they just making my whole thing gardening, I ain't no real gardener, but my fake gardener just, I don't know. Oh, thank you so much. So yeah, I've been having the worst, I mean, I'm talking about the worst experience, the worst. I don't even talk about it. That's how bad it is. That I've been having a worst experience with these raccoons and with these squirrels. They have just been like tearing my place up. Like, what is up? Like, I'm so motivated when I'm watching so many people who do their gardening. Y'all know I love doing my gardening over here. I like sharing what I'm making. I like to inspire somebody because I let you guys know I'm not a gardener per se like that. But whatever I know, I try to teach and show. But these raccoons and squirrels, they have been so bad. They have been so bad. And I don't need to draw more attention to all the damage than already done. Because I feel like if I go ahead and get my bell peppers, get my onions, get my tomatoes, I'm going to draw them to me. And I know I can put peppers and things. I don't even, they have rubbed me in the wrong way. So this year, I think I'm just, because you can grow green onions right in your house. You can grow a lot of vegetables right indoors. I just like the whole ambiance of having everything outside. But I'm just going to grow the stuff that I can grow, child, on the inside, because I can't and I won't. I can't and I won't. I just can't and I won't. You said killing anything. And yeah, so I know, Monda, it's so much help and tricks and tips that you can do. It says to garlic. Oh, for the raccoon. Well, you know what? That may be good as well. The cayenne pepper is what's been keeping them away. I went and bought some propellant, and I've been spraying that like where I see them, you know, climbing. So I'll spray like the propellant on those things. Hey, Tina Bailey. Oh, so good to see you. How are you? Good to see you. I'll spray like the propellant, and then I spray like I sprinkle like cayenne pepper to keep them away or whatever like that. So I don't know, you know, summer hasn't started yet. Today, June the 1st. Maybe I will change my mind and go ahead and, you know, be, you know, adventurous and go ahead and do it. But if you ever dealt with raccoons close up in person, if you ever dealt with squirrels close up, I'm talking about in your personal space, it's a whole nother thing. You say try sprinkling cayenne. I'm gonna have to read these comments later. I put cayenne, oh, like putting it on. Yeah, that's a great tip. That's a great tip. Yeah, I've been trying, Ursula. I have just been, you know what I'm saying, been watching a lot of videos that people like experience it, and you know, them saying what they did. The propellant and the cayenne pepper, and I will put like some garlic around like my area. But I'm telling you all, I know knit pearls and squirrels are beautiful. Granny D, I know she loved those squirrels and all that, but they are so not for me. Here, yeah. Oh, in the ceiling? Ooh, child. Ooh. Girl, they be on walking my roof. Like, we had to get rid of a lot of trees around my roof area because they will walk my roof and try to tear up, because they be trying to find like materials for whatever they be doing. And they'll try to like have a place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So we had to cut off and trim down a lot of our trees around our areas because they are just that bad. They're just that bad. But the raccoon, the squirrels are scared of the raccoon because the raccoon will eat them. So I haven't been seeing the squirrels because we've been dealing with the raccoons. So now I got rid of both of them. And so now that I have gotten rid of all of that, I just don't want to draw anything to myself. It's just, I want to go out on my back, on my deck, on my porch, and I want peace. You know what I'm saying? I can't stop the flies, the bees, and things of that. But those bigger wildlife creatures, they are relentless. And then I found out in Illinois, if you do anything to them, like harm them, you got to pay a fine. Like they can, sorry guys. All right, that's how they get down over here. And I can't, I'm sorry, I can't roll the window up. You said, yeah, exactly. He sees that cayenne pepper. I pour it down. I go right to the Dollar Tree and just stock up on it. And me and my little son, we be like, okay, I'm keeping y'all away from me. I don't have the patience. I don't have the patience. You wildlife, go off into the wild. We got a lot of forest reserves around here. Like you can go out there. But now y'all don't want to go out there to deal with those wildlife. You want to just come and deal with my privacy area. So that's why I haven't been, if you know, because VJ yesterday, VJ was sharing on her channel that I've been an inspiration, like with eating healthier and planning and all that stuff. And I was like, man, I appreciate the shout out. I appreciate the attraction that you brought to my channel. But I had to be transparent to let y'all know I've been dealing with these raccoons and squirrels, and It's so I be just like, I'm so inspired to see everybody else and how they deal with that stuff, but I don't know like how they, I don't know how they deal with it. Like, I don't know. A lot of people, they got either dogs or they have cats, and those dogs would chase those squirrels away. Those dogs would chase those raccoons away. My husband was saying that he was thinking about us getting a dog, and I was like, if we get a dog, I had a dog before, but if we get another dog, this will be the perfect timing, you know, to get the dog so I can start a gardening, and they'll reconsider by coming all up and through my territory, because that dog be sitting there waiting for them. So I don't know, y'all. That's my story, y'all. That is my story. I am just so, I just gotta, I really enjoy when I do garden, when I do, you know, plant my tomatoes and also, I do enjoy that. I just don't enjoy the attraction. You said that dog better more than, yeah, But you know what? People who deal with dogs don't deal with raccoons. People who has dogs don't deal with squirrels. Cause honey, those dogs don't stop. They'll try to climb a tree to get you. So yeah, maybe we'll get a dog. My husband been talking about it. I just told my husband I don't want to have, you know, besides the dog like going out in the back, you know, to do what it needs to do. I don't want to be responsible for, because when my husband bought me my first dog, I was responsible for my dog well-being, my dog, you know, I had pets are responsibilities too. So it was a lot of, animals are a lot of responsibility. You know, it ain't just, you know, they look cute or whatever like that. You do got to take care of them. And I had to get my dog bathed once a month, shave, shots, you know, it's a lot. And if they get sick, you got to deal with that as well. But my dog was a rescue dog. No, my dog was a rescue dog. He was a stray dog. He was a stray. And my dog really wasn't like a home person. It's like, I see why they gave him away, because he was very, I couldn't train this dog. Bathe, shave, shots, all of that. You got to do all that for those dogs, because they will stink up the place. They will have your house smelling real bad. And I'm not about that lifestyle. My dog has to be clean. So we would go to Petco, get our dog bathed once a month, shave, make sure he had all his shots. We took very good care of my dog. But the thing about my dog was, he was the type of dog that he was a stray. And we would have to pay somebody professionally to take care of him, like to train him to be obedient. He was obedience to my husband. He just wasn't obedience to me. Girl, hey Daphne, how are you today? It's so good to see you. I like your little video you did with your butterfly. No, girl, that was a bumblebee. Girl, bye. I don't know what's going on. So that's why you guys haven't been seeing me post anything about the garden. I've been trying to just do other things on this channel besides that. But yeah, so that's how it is. So Ursula, anyway, I only got a little bit more yarn to do. I got this yarn right here. On lunch break, on break in the worst way. I'm on break because, but I know you hear all the noise. It's because my window's down. I cannot turn my windows up right now. Doing well. I'm working on getting. Oh, okay. Awesome. Ursula, this is all the yarn that I got left to finish off this blanket. This is all I got left. And this blanket will be completed, and I'm excited about it. I got a little cup with my bowl. This is my cup with the rest of my yarn. I'm excited to be done with this blanket, and this bag is going to be empty. And I figured, Easy J Shaw and had to watch it today again. Oh, okay. You had to watch it again. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm not reading the whole comment. It's because I don't want to put my fingers in the way. You know how some people, when they do their videos on their phone, they got to constantly put their fingers in the way. So I'm only catching so much of it. Hey, Iffy, how are you today? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. How are you today? So I'm almost done with the blanket. I'm going to sit that sucker to the side. That's going to be that. Finishing up the rest of my projects. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm just trying to keep everything at a minimum to keep myself calm, cool, you know, and collected. You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited. So yeah, I got to have the window down, and where I'm parked at, it's just a lot of noise, guys. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you guys can hear that noise so good. I'm sorry. Hot, Daphne. It's hot, and I love it. How's the weather where you at, Daphne? It is hot. You say, a black screen. Oh, okay. You're not seeing it clear? Okay, I got to go and put my finger here. Let me just pull that back down. I'm sorry. Yeah, if you see it. Do I look okay to you, Ursula? Do I look okay to everybody else? She says she's seeing a black screen. Are you guys able to see me? Okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that is. She says she's seeing a black screen. I don't know. Oh, it's not that bad today there, Daphne. Okay, I know you said y'all was like in the 70s, and that's some beautiful weather. 70s, some beautiful weather. But we are in the 80s, and my car is reading like 82, 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, okay, Iffy. Oh, okay. As long as you guys can be able to see me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm sorry. I don't know what was that about, Iffy. I don't know. But yeah, I just had a little time on my hands. So I was like, you know what? I love bringing my crochet projects along with me. I get a lot done. Oh, wow, Roberta, in the 90s. Woo, child. Honey, keep you something nice and cool to drink. Oh, child, that's going to be hot. That is fire. Okay. So, yeah, I like to bring my projects along with me. It really helps me to knock a few rows off, or whatever, how you say it. It gives me a chance to finish up some things. So, oh, okay. Some iced sweet tea. That's what you're going to need today, Roberta. You better have it on deck. I got me some water on deck, honey. Because, honey, I don't want to be falling out because a heat wave, honey. It's a heat wave. So I feel real good today, guys. And like I said, Ursula, I've been trying to run your videos today because you was off for a few days. And I just want to make sure, you know, with this watch hour, you know, you got to do what you got to do to try to help yourself. And if you got anybody else that don't mind helping you out with your watch hours, you know, it all helps. It really, really does help. And so I said, you know, the time that I'm able to go live, go ahead and go live, go do a video. Oh, you're so welcome. You are so welcome anytime. You know I was going to do that. I'd be like, hit play. I don't know how many played today. I just put you on first thing this morning, and I just let it run. I just let it run because I understand, you know, we need that, you know, we need that help. We need that. So I decided that, you know, my watch hours are creeping, guys. Iffy, you know what? I just tie mine. It's so many techniques. I tie mine in a knot to join mines, unless I had, you know what, if I got to do a video on it. It's hard to explain. It'll be better if I showed you. Okay, so we got a train round here. We got a news report. Yeah. Oh, without notice. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry if I can't see all the comments, but I'll come back and try to answer the comment. But I'll do a video on how to really connect them. Oh, okay. It's in the 60s. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody weather is, different and stuff like that. But like I was saying was, my watch hour is creeping up there, guys. It's slowly but surely creeping up there. So I'm just going to pour in for the rest of the year. My next anniversary is not until April, because April was my anniversary. So as long as you got your watch hours by your anniversary, so I should have my watch hours. I really pour into my videos. I should have them by next year. I really should have had my watch hours long time ago, but I know I don't want to say too much, but I know how things goes. You know what I'm saying? Before I actually deleted my videos used to get a lot of views. Like my cook with me videos, my shop with me videos, my all kind of videos, they used to do a lot of views. And I know how much I poured into my videos, and my videos, the views was right there. Why I wasn't getting the watch hours after, I would check my analytics all the time. I would check it all the time. And I'm like, somebody else will come onto the YT, and 3 months later, they celebrating they monetization. Oh my goodness, I've been on YouTube for 90 days, and here I'm celebrating my monetization. 6 months later, 1 year later. Oh man, I'm celebrating my monetization. I'm like, wait a minute, I've been on this thing for years. I'm looking at their views compared to my views, and I'm like, man, my views are doing so much better. Wow. So why are you telling me I'm still at this number? You know what I'm saying? Why am I still so low when my views are there? My views are there. But now I just play the game along with them. Everything in its time, everything in its season. That's my beliefs. Everything has a time, everything has a season. And I'm not allowing anybody to steal my season. Again, not even myself, because you can steal your own season. On tomorrow. Yeah, or Ursula, Yes, absolutely, Ursula. Absolutely. It's complicated. But, you really can't express it like if like somebody you was talking to face to face, because, but I know for a fact, not for a fiction, I know for a fact what was going down. And I was hearing so many people who was experiencing the very exact thing. And I'm like, okay, so I don't have to feel bad. I'm not alone. But why? Because doing videos, doing all this, it's work, you guys. Trying to do some portion of editing, trying to make it fun, trying to make it interesting, trying to make sure the thumbnail would make you at least click on the video to see what I'm talking about, or whoever you talking about. So, yeah. But it is what it is, because what's for me is for me. And what doors my Heavenly Father opened, no man can close. I trust in Him too much. I trust in Him enough that I can't worry about it. I just allow my feelings to dictate my mood. So I was like, okay, 3 years on the YT, and you can't get monetized in 3 years. I got monetized less than well, when I first started the YT, there was no such thing as you had to have a certain amount of subscribers and a certain amount of watch hours. Now, I've been on YouTube for 6 years. They didn't have that when I started. All they had was you had to just sign up for it, and that was it. Because I Ever since I've been on YouTube, I've always got paid being on YouTube. Ever since I've been on YouTube, on DOY Creations channel. When they started with, you needed 1K and 4K, yeah. When they started with, you needed 1K subscribers and 4K watch hours on DOY Creation, I already had their requirements. So I didn't have to work for anything. When I got on to YT, it was very easy for me to get to 100 subscribers. It was easier to even get to 1K subscribers. My watch hours, I got those like, I don't know, just like 1, 2, 3. It was not complicated to get it. So when they implemented those things, I didn't have to work for anything because I had already had it. When I started over on this channel right here, DOY Life, I couldn't, it was so hard for me to get to 1K. I would like study people, study the process, study what kind of videos I should be posting, studying my thumbnails, studying my description. I was studying it. And so my people was watching like my cook with me, shop with me, my weight loss journey. I used to do other people challenges. Like if they had a jump rope challenge, I would do the jump rope challenge. Different challenges. I was trying to be engaging with what other people was doing to grow the channel. And I'm telling you guys, for 3 years, I couldn't get to 1K. I would get to 800. It'll go down to 7 something. I would go up. It was like a roller coaster ride. But you know, Jeanette, things change. Just think, I've got it. Yeah, it does. It does change. And so when I decided to leave and just say, okay, let me just focus on one channel, I was sad. I was like, no, I really like being over on DOY Life. It's other than, hey, Linda from Quilty Crocheters. How are you today? So now I'm like, you know what, Jeanette, don't ever give up on yourself, because we teach people not to give up on themselves. So don't give up on yourself. Keep it moving. Work hard, and eventually it will pay off for you. Things may not pay off when you want it to pay off, but the payoff will come to you. Now that I know that, the payoff will come to you. Yeah, so good to see everybody. Thank you so much. I got my windows down, and I know some people that's walking past probably saying, who's she talking to? Oh, that don't bother me at all. A lot of people be like, oh, I know that person's staring at me. Ooh, child. I always talk to myself anyway. So talking to the camera is really, I have gotten used to it so much. I don't get shy when I go into the store. I don't get like, oh, let me be quiet. None of that you don't be on YouTube as long as I've been on here to let, people around you, I just try not to put anybody on camera. I don't want anybody on camera that didn't ask to be on camera. That's just my pet peeve. I try to delete people on camera. Don't have me on camera without my permission. I just have I'm talking in a video chat. Yeah. That's how I be doing it. I be asking you all what y'all think, because we all got video chats, right? And I be like, what y'all think? What y'all think? And they be like, oh, maybe she doing a Zoom, or maybe she doing a video chat or whatever like that. Think whatever you want to think, but I don't want to expose you. I just want to make sure that you're clear, and I don't offend anybody. That's all I try to do. I don't like the workers see me in the store doing it, but even they don't bother me too much. I be like, girl, bye. Even they don't bother me as much as, at the beginning, I was ducking and dodging and hiding and hitting stop and pausing. I was like, this is too much work. So now I be like, listen, how y'all doing today? That's how Lisa Hall, me and her met up in Walmart's. I was in Walmart's, and I'm telling everybody about the yarn, and I'm talking and laughing and chatting it. And she came over there and she was like, that voice sounds familiar to me. And so she was like, Jeanette, DOY Creations? I was like, yes. Because we didn't know each other face to face. And she's like, I'm Lisa, one of your subscribers. And I was like, oh, wow, thank you. So, you know, she was the only person. Lisa is the only person that I ever like ran into me. I know a lot of people like stare at me like they know me, probably from YouTube, but they never approach me. And I'm like, am I unapproachable? You can approach me. You can say hi to me. It is okay. It's really, really okay. So she was the first person that ever approached me. Have you guys that do videos, have you ever met like one of your subscribers like in a store or something? It was an amazing feeling. I know we got a lot of crazy people out here, but I mean, it's the World Wide Web. You're gonna run into somebody. And so I was like, I was really honored that she recognized me, and we chatted up and we was able to connect on a more personable level. So that was a whole lot of fun. But I see, like, when I go to Walmart's or sometimes when I go to different craft stores, I feel like some people like looking at me, and because I have my phone out, I have people ask me, are you a YouTuber? And I'll be like, yes, I'm a YouTuber. My channel is DOY Creation. Yeah, that was so cool. I would tell them that, but I never had nobody to say, like, I know you from YouTube. But Lisa was the first person that ever, like, said that to me. And I was glad that, she was a female, and I didn't feel threatened. I didn't feel like I was in a harmful situation. You know what I mean? Because, people out here, y'all know how people are. People be peopling. People they be on some stuff. I be like, what is going on? So you do gotta, keep your, your guards up. But because I was so familiar, her always being in my videos, and I'm subscribed to her as well. But we just never see anybody in person, So I knew her work. She knew my work. It was just a beautiful feeling. I was like, this is awesome. And me and her stay in contact even to this day. So it was a great feeling to, feel like I was some type of superstar or something. I would never want to be famous, guys. I would never want to be like a superstar, anything like that. I actually feel sorry for those people, because people are always stopping you, want to talk to you, want to, take pictures with you, just for their social media. They always want to have you signing autographs and things. For me, I wouldn't like that. Nope, I'm not about that. Because you don't know who the sincere people are from the people who probably want to do you some bodily harm. And I just wouldn't want that to be my life. I would not want that to be my life. You say I would not want to be a famous either. Yeah, I think it's just, you always got to have people around you. You always got to have security like around you and protecting you, and you can't just even go to the store alone, because you don't know. People think you got a lot of money, and they probably want to rob you or something. So I can stay low key, y'all. I'm a low key kind of person anyway, so I definitely don't need that type of attention. Man, the money, oh yes, absolutely. I need the money. It's not even a want, it's a need. I need the money, but it's a price for that. It's a price you have to pay for that money. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is, but I don't know. It's not for me. Everything ain't for everybody. And I love acting. I really do. I thought I was going to be an actress. I just love that. I love that. My daughter was younger. I took her to so many different auditions to act, because she got it honestly. And it's not that they didn't like her or want her. But when you're dealing with different agencies and things like that, it got too pricey for me. It was just so expensive. But we went through all the formalities of getting her there. We went photos, we went auditioning. I mean, we did everything, but every step of the way, it's a price to pay. It's like we had to pay for so much. We had to pay for so much. And I just wasn't financially able to, you know, to pay for a lot of stuff. But I don't regret it. She don't regret it because and this was my daughter when she was a child. And a lot of stuff I hear, like a lot of kids, celebrity, they go through a lot. They've been through a lot. When I look at child celebrities and a lot of their stories, I'll be like, I am so glad that those doors was not open for me and my daughter. I'm really glad about it. Listen, if a door don't open for you, don't be trying to push that door open. Hey, Jamie from Jamie Hooked. How are you today? Good to see you. How are you? How's the weather where you're at? You say, looking back, I think I was meant to be that she's... Oh, okay. Yeah. When doors be closed, sometimes these doors are closed for a purpose. These doors are closed for a purpose, and we be trying to find a window to get through. We be fine. It's sunny and hot. It's sunny and hot here too, Jamie. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. Honey, it's sunny and hot here too. Do y'all ever, like, have y'all ever seen, like, the child, they be adults now, but they, like, share their stories, like, things that happened to them from being a child star. Either their parents be robbing them, or their agency robbed them, or just bad things happen to them, you know, and they feel so vulnerable. So that's why I'm like, I'm glad these doors was closed. I really am. I really am. Every door that was closed, I'm glad about it, you know, because I told my daughter this one agency we went through, and they was telling her at the tender age that she was she willing to do anything to, you know, to make it. Oh, wow. Ooh, gonna get to the 90s. I'm going great. Oh, thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you so very much. Enjoy your day. I appreciate that so much. Thank you, everybody. Yes, I'm trying to hustle up on these watch hours, y'all. These watch hours, they better come on and stop playing. Jamie, are you close to your watch hours to be monetized? Is that a thing for you? Or are you just, you know, it is what it is? How is it for your for your watch hours? Cause honey, I'm trying to get mine. I ain't gonna lie. I remember watching Unsung. Oh yeah. You know, me too, Daphne. Unsung. They be telling their story and what happened to them and how they get to where they at right now. Honey, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But it's a, you know, it's a choice that, you know, you make. And once you make that choice and sign that contract, once you got your name on that dotted line, you in trouble. Nope, it's so slow. It's a slow process. Yes. It's a slow process, yeah, but I'm trying to get mine before the year is out. I know it wouldn't reflect into next year, but I want mine to be done, and then in April, you know, I'm just doing videos. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to, you know, be, you know, trying to do a video every day, just trying to get, you know, to it. I want mine to already be there. Yeah, I want mine to be already done. Let's get it done. I'm ready, you know, just to get monetized. So doing live videos helps you with your monetization. It helps you with your watch hours. That's what lives does, because it's a more longer stretch. And as somebody like run your playlist, always tell them run your lives, because that's a longer stretch. So I got to take the lives that I've been doing and add the newer ones to a playlist. And then when somebody is asking me to help out with watch hours, I will direct them to my live playlist, because that's the longest one. Everything else is 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and all that helps too. But the lives are the ones that you pretty much gonna do from anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours, 3 hours, so forth and so on. And there's so many people I'm seeing, they running 7 and 8 hours live chats, like on a regular. Like when they go live, they are on live 7, 8 hours. You know, they pretty much are on live while they're at work. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing that and they're doing that. And I think that is awesome if you able to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a position where I can run it that long, but when I can do it, I will. You know what I'm saying? I know, Jamie. Yep. Yep. People used to do them 24 hours. But you know, you can't run them 24 hours anymore. But people used to do them 24 hours. And anybody come in, you got 10 minutes of that person, 20 minutes of that person, an hour of that person. And that's how they was able to get their watch hours quicker. You know what I mean? They was like, you know what? For a month straight, I'm just doing all lives, but these are long lives. Because whatever time you're doing a live, maybe somebody can't watch the live as soon as you go live, but if you stay on there long enough, they will be able to give you 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. Yeah, maybe a studio live, and yeah, you just turn it on and be like, you know what? It's some people lives I go on and I look and see how long they've been on live. That was 2 hours ago, 3 hours ago. And I still chat with them. I be like, hi, I'm just popping in to say hello, how you doing? And they say, oh, thank you so much. So whatever time somebody come into your live, it's always a really, really good thing. Whatever amount of time they stay in your live, it's really, really a good thing. I never question anybody amount of time that they stay in my live. I'm just glad you clicked in there. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Jamie? I'm just glad you clicked in there and gave me a few minutes, because it really adds up a whole lot faster. You know what I'm saying? It helps out tremendously. I would never tell nobody you're late or you should have been here a long time ago. Oh, heck no. All time is good time when you trying to get your time together. I always want everybody to feel welcome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my beautiful sister, Ursula. Yeah, all time is a good time for people to come and show you love and support. It could be 5 minutes before you actually cut off, and they gave you that 5 minutes. Honey, I'd be like, thank you. Thank you for that 5 minutes, because you didn't have to come in. Yep. It's a courtesy. Like, man, this is so cool. Like, you took 5 minutes out of your day to say hello to me and just chat it up with me. You took 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. And some people, they just have you on and they go ahead and take care of other business. I be like, yes, that's wonderful. That's great. I feel so honored. I feel so blessed. So many people, I turn you all on. I'm at work. I can't just be typing, but I got you playing. And that's all that matters. Is I'm telling you, I'm working and lurking, and I got to set my phone to the side because I'm working. I can't just be engaged. Sometimes I come back and I say I'm still here. I come back and say hello again to everybody I miss. That means I just got you in the background. Hey, have me in the background. Have me in the background. Have me in the front ground. Whatever grounds you got me on. The most important, just have me on. That's all that matters. That helps a sister out a whole lot. So that's always a good thing. So whatever support you get, just know it's appreciated. At least, honey, on my end, it is greatly, greatly appreciated. So right now, I'm just waiting. I'm gonna have maybe some tacos later. I've got you in the fun ground. I know you do. I know for sure you do. So I appreciate that. Yes. Working on my Easy J shawl while watching. Oh, awesome. Awesome. And I know it is looking beautiful. It is looking beautiful. I'm so glad about it. Thank you for promoting my Easy J shawl. Just, man, power is out. Oh, man. At the moment. Oh, wow. I was meant to ask you. I was going to ask you that. So, Ursula, you will be live tomorrow, right? Hopefully, you'll be back in action on tomorrow. I hope you're feeling better and all that. Because you hurt your finger or something, right? I hope all that is healing well. If you crocheting, I guess you're saying it's much better. So that's good. That's good. I just feel good, you all. You just gotta feel good with life and just roll with the punches. Man, you just gotta roll with life. Life is beautiful. Life is beautiful. We have our challenges, okay? Because I got some challenges going on right here, right now, as we speak. Trust me, I do. However, you know what? If he brought me to it, he'll bring me through it. If they schedule... Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. 1 hour would be better than nothing. Yeah, I understand that. I think Linda Simpson saying that she's going to be changing her time that she go live as well. I think she's doing a time change as well. So whatever time you can get on, you just got to get in. I tell anybody, just get in there. Whether it's 30 minutes, whether it's an hour, if you can go for your whole 2, if you can go for your whole 3, go ahead and do it. But at least try to get an hour. She told me that. Yeah, I heard it. She said it on her live. Yeah, that she's going to be, I think she had doing something to do with her dinner and something. Linda Simpson had a members only live yesterday. I was in the live, but she wasn't able to read the comments. Her time change will be... Oh, it's due to her time change. Okay. Yeah. I went to the first members only live, but I didn't make it to the second one. Yes. Life is full of challenges, and I am dealing with some challenges right now, Jamie. But even with you dealing with your challenges, you got to deal with them, right? I can't pass it on. I can't pass whatever I'm dealing with to somebody else, right? I still got to deal with my challenges. I got to deal with them. They're mine. They are mine to deal with, and I'm trying to work it out, pray it out, figure it out, and that's what it's about. They're my challenges, and like I said, if he brought me to it, he'll bring me through it, and I'm gonna work them. I'm gonna work them out. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. They will be all right, honey. But honey, I can't be. I can't be stressing. Stressing ain't gonna bring what I need to me any faster. Worry ain't gonna resolve it. It's gonna make matters worse. You know what I'm saying? Stressing and worrying is gonna make it worse. And so I was like, okay, let me think about what I need to do, how I need to do it, and try to figure these things out. I'm trying to figure it out every day. Every day, you're trying to figure it out. But eventually, it gets figured out, and you go on to whatever you got next and on the agenda. And whatever you got next. But I don't want to, when my days are nice and the weather is nice, I wanna enjoy. You right, Daphne? And Daphne, you got your challenges, honey. But you know what? I still see you smiling. I still see you thriving. I still see you striving, pushing on. We got to just keep pushing. I can't give up, Sorry, I am buffering on my end. Okay, you might just got to refresh. Am I buffering? I'm just going to be on here for an hour, you all. Get that hour in. Get that hour in, honey. Get that hour in. I got the best internet. I got high-speed internet, and still things be messing up. Yes, Daphne. Okay, thank you, Ursula. OM Granny Square. Thank you. Yeah, you gotta keep on pushing. Like, no, we get pushed, but even if I get pushed down, I'm gonna get back up again. You got to get back up again and stay in the fight, honey. You got to stay in the race. You cannot run the race if you're not in the race. So, and I read, this race is not given to the swift nor to the strong, but he who endures to the end. So it's all about endurance. It's all about endurance. And that's why I started back this channel. I was like, you know what? I'm a warrior. Man, here are days I'm like, just say, I know. We have those days. We have those days where it's like, I just don't know. I just don't know. But I do know if I trust in my Heavenly Father that He'll get me through it. Here's the patience. Here's the patience of the saints. I have to be patient. I have to be patient. People tell me sometimes they don't know how I do it. I know, Daphne. I know. But you got a whole family depending on you to do it. You know what I mean? You got little small children depending on you. You got a husband, And but always take care of yourself first though. Always take care of yourself that I may be able to take care of you. So sometimes if you got to get in your car and go to the park and just be with you, you know what I'm saying? If you got to go into the bathroom and lock the door and put on a candle to be with yourself so that I can be a better person to you. If I don't take care of me, I'm not going to give you the best treatment. I'm really not. So sometimes I go to the park by myself. I just sit in the park. I love looking at nature. I love looking at the greenery. Y'all know how I love my birds. I love looking at my birds. I love talking to my Heavenly Father. And I just be one. I be like, let me get Jeanette together. Let me make sure she's okay. And if I make sure everybody else okay before I make sure that I'm okay, I'm not okay. Because I'm burnt out. I don't even have no energy for myself. So I just go and be by myself. Okay, you talking to Daphne? Yeah, sometimes, when you're dealing with things that Daphne had to deal with, and even her own, things, if you're not part of the Daphne channel, check her out. It's so important to be like, you know what? I'm just going to get in my car, roll the windows down, and just look at everybody else. I never thought that I'll be that type of person, but life would teach you lessons that you was not prepared for. You just got to roll with it, but life would teach you a thing or two. It would teach you what you're made of. It really will. It would teach you what you're made of. But I just realized with life, when I take time for me, when I take a moment just to come to myself, give me a cup of coffee and just be, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody gonna always need you when you got a family. Somebody always gonna be basically pulling at you from different angles, different directions. But the thing about it is I gotta be, you know what I'm saying? I gotta be okay that I can be able to handle these pulls. So I have to go to the park. It could be in the wintertime. I go park in Walmart's. I go get me some coffee and I be like, okay, let me just think about this thing for a second because I got a lot going on. I try to journal and write it down, writing down what you need to take care of. What's the most important thing I need to be taking care of right now. Writing that stuff down would really help clear all that cluttery that you may have in your mind. So, writing it down, like I need to go to the doctor. Writing it down is good. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Getting that all on paper, getting a lot of stuff written down on paper can really save your life. It can help you in such a way wow, writing it down, I really see what needs to be done. you know, and keeping a track of it. You know what I'm saying? I had to start keeping a track of it because I felt like I was doing a whole lot of nothing. I'm like, okay, what am I doing? I feel like I'm doing a whole lot, but ain't nothing getting done. Like, what am I really doing? So when I write it down, I be like, check, I did that. Check, I did this. You know, check, I did, you know, some things. Journaling was like talking to someone without paying. Yeah, yeah. You just writing it down. It's so much better. Even when you write down your projects, you know, letting yourself know what you need to do. I need to go ahead and finish this. I was watching Margie Crafty Corner. I was watching how she was just, you know, journaling, you know, organizing her patterns and things. Being organized is like a pet peeve for me. It's like I need organization in my life. I can't have things like my thoughts, my just everything all over the place. I gotta organize what I need to do. What's the more important? What I gotta do right? What I need to take care of, like right now. Okay, from the top to the bottom. You know, sometimes the bottom get done for the top, but I like to say I like to feel accomplished. I did that. Oh, I finished that. I did that. I took care of that. I feel accomplished. I feel like my day wasn't in vain. I feel like my day was, you know, it was profitable. It was, you know what I mean? It wasn't just an idle day. It was a very productive day because I enjoy being productive. Because the one thing you can't get back is time. Once your time is gone, that time is gone. I can't get the last hour back. So I need to focus on whatever it is that I need to focus on. And that's how my day have to be. I would tell anybody, get you a little book and say, let me do my to-do list. Let me see what I need to do today. It may be one thing. It may be 10 things. But at least I can see what I need to do today. Maybe I need to add on. Maybe I need to take away. But let me write this mess down so I can get it all out of my head and get it on a piece of paper and take care of all those things that needs to get taken care of. Because sometimes adulting, it's a job on its own. Just saying you an adult, it's a job. I tell my son all the time, I said, son, listen, enjoy being a child. I know sometimes we tough on you. I know sometimes you feel like, you know what I'm saying, we hard on you. But at the end of the day, the best time of your life is right now. I be telling my son, because my daughter be like, mom, mom, can I go home and start over? Can I go home and try this again? I ain't ready. And she got 2 children. I be like, girl. My daughter be like, mom, I should have listened. I should have did this. I said, listen, it ain't too late. I said, now the only thing you can do is try to teach those values that I taught to you, teach them to your children. That's all we can do, is try to teach the next generation. And that's what we have to do. We got to teach these children. We got to teach these children values. I'm sorry, I know it went out for a second. Values and things like that. We got to teach them, because these children, they are out of hand, y'all. These children are out of hand. They out of order. They just out, y'all. They just out. Just out. And they need to find their way back in. Yep, I said that. Yeah, okay, to your nephew. These children is just like, I don't know. They need to get they together. The parents got to get they stuff together, and the children got to get they stuff together. But I'll tell anybody, you know, we got to keep talking to these children. And some. Okay, listen. I know. I'm right there with you. It's rough. It make you think about some things. But anyway, I know, Daphne. I know. It's just that time, y'all. But anyway, guys, I just wanted to come on and hang out with you all for a little while. I appreciate you guys. Words cannot even express. Words can't express how much I appreciate you guys interacting with me, being here for me. I try to reciprocate the same thing. And I appreciate you guys for just taking the time out to hang out. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, night, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. I just wanted to spend a few minutes with you all. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Stay prayerful. Stay hopeful. Okay? And write that stuff down. Write it down. So you can see you doing more than you think you're doing. All right? Love you guys. And I'll see you guys in our next video. Bye. Thank you guys. Let me go get me something to eat. Honey, I am parched. Love you guys. Bye for now.